How did you spend this weekend? I spent it shopping at the mall, playing card games with friends, and also going vintage shopping. But if you're Sarah Ann from Love is Blind season 6, you spent it taunting your Love is Blind co star Laura on Instagram for attention. Listen, before I even show you what it is that Sarah Ann decided to post, I gotta say, every time I see her name, just based off of her pick me tendencies, I start thinking of Pick Me Ann as her name, and then it reminds me of this show I used to watch in childhood called Pepper Ann. It's this whole thing. So Pick Me Ann really truly thinks she has a prize in Jeramey, the chronic cheater and gaslighter. And so she decided to go ahead and brag about it on her Instagram profile. Eagle-eyed Love is Blind viewers caught the change in her profile's bio, and let's take a look at what it is that she says now. It says, "Life is short, send the DM." And that is obviously a reference to her deciding to go after a man who already told her that he was going to choose another woman over her. At the time, Jeramey had decided to dump Sarah Ann and get engaged to Laura. Pick Me Ann couldn't just accept the L, or is it a W? I actually think it was a W. So she decided to ignore that blessing in disguise and circle back to Jeramey's DMs, letting him know that she would leave herself available to him if ever he were to decide that he wanted to come back to her in the future. And so now, as we are aware, Jeramey and Laura wound up getting engaged. They went on their honeymoon. The honeymoon didn't go well. I will admit that I'm not a fan of Laura, and I made that very clear in my Love is Blind recaps. I find that she's a very henpicky woman, very negative woman. But yeah, they come back from their honeymoon. Things didn't go well, and Jeramey and Sarah Ann meet up at a bar, and then they start spending all night together at Sarah's place until about 5 in the morning, when Jeramey comes back to his fiance and lies about the entire thing. So that is what Pick Me Ann is referencing. I'm like, girl, really? Who's going to tell her that this is a massive flop? This is a massive L. Jeramey is not a prize. Jeramey is going to play you the same way he played Laura and the same way that he played his ex, who is going on about him on her TikTok page, spilling all the tea. Like, a leopard does not change its spots, especially while there are desperate women out there like you who let it be known that they are very desperate and willing to put up with his nonsense. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Jeramey already cheated on Pick Me Ann, to be honest with you guys. Listen, only a couple of days until the Love is Blind season 6 reunion finally airs on Netflix, and I've got to say, I'm rather disappointed by how much they have dragged on this season, just slowly dropping all of these episodes. I know that that's what they typically do, but this time it feels like it was stretched out longer than necessary. And because of that, there are so many spoilers already. Look at this bio that Pick Me Ann put on her Instagram. To me, now it's obvious that she and Jeramey are together, in addition to the photos that leaked from the filming where you see the two of them hand in hand. And then now we also know, thanks to social media sleuths, that AD and Clay are still together. Videos leaked of them spending Thanksgiving together with, I think, his family. I saw his mom in one of the videos. And now we also know that Jeramey and Chelsea decided to go back and start dating after their breakup. I hate that I know all of this stuff, and I hate that this could have been a surprise if they just put out these these episodes earlier. Can I ask you guys, do you think that social media helps or hinders these kinds of shows? Because to me, it's a hindrance. I don't like getting these kinds of spoilers. I would love to be surprised. That's what I miss about reality television before the social media era. You used to be surprised about it. Recaps, like I do after the episodes have aired, this, that, and the other, okay. But to go and spoil things, I don't love that, to be honest with you guys. And I do want to know what you guys' take is on it. So definitely let me know what you think about that. And Sarah Ann taunting Laura on her Instagram page. Do you think she's going to eat her words? I really think she will. She kind of low-key reminds me of Jackie from that season. I think it's season 4 with she was engaged to Marshall, then she decided to leave him for Josh, and she was so freaking cocky about it until Josh decided to dump her. Then she was crying like a damn baby. I see that in Pick Me Ann's future, and let me just tell you this, I am not going to feel an ounce of sympathy for her. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section, and do make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.